Prime factorization is one of the most important and powerful ideas in mathematics because it helps us understand how numbers are built. Before learning prime factorization, we first need to understand prime numbers. A prime number is a number greater than 1 that has exactly two factors, 1 and the number itself. That means it cannot be divided exactly by any other number. For example, 2, 3, 5, 7, 11, and 13 are prime numbers because they only have two factors. On the other hand, numbers like 4, 6, 8, 9, and 10 are called composite numbers because they can be divided by more numbers. Now, prime factorization means breaking a number into a multiplication of only prime numbers. In other words, we express a number as a product of prime numbers that multiply together to give the original number. Let's understand this with an example. Suppose we want to find the prime factorization of 60. We always start dividing by the smallest prime number possible. The smallest prime number is 2. Since 60 is even, it is divisible by 2. So 60 divided by 2 equals 30. Again, 30 is divisible by 2, so 30 divided by 2 equals 15. Now 15 cannot be divided by 2 anymore, so we try the next prime number, which is 3. 15 divided by 3 equals 5. Since 5 is already a prime number, we stop here. So the prime factors we used are 2, 2, 3, and 5, which means the prime factorization of 60 is 2 times 2 times 3 times 5, or written in exponential form, 2 squared times 3 times 5. Let's see another example to make the idea clearer. Consider the number 84. Again, we start dividing by the smallest prime number. 84 divided by 2 is 42, and 42 divided by 2 is 21. Now, 21 cannot be divided by 2, so we try 3. 21 divided by 3 is 7, and 7 is already a prime number. So the prime factorization of 84 becomes 2 times 2 times 3 times 7, or 2 squared times 3 times 7. This simple idea of breaking numbers into prime factors has many important applications in mathematics. One of the most common uses is finding the LCM, or least common multiple of two numbers. The LCM is the smallest number that both numbers can divide exactly. Let's find the LCM of 12 and 18 using prime factorization. First, we write the prime factorization of each number. The prime factorization of 12 is 2 times 2 times 3, which we write as 2 squared times 3. The prime factorization of 18 is 2 times 3 times 3, which we write as 2 times 3 squared. Now, to find the LCM, we look at all the prime numbers involved and choose the highest power of each prime number. For the prime number 2, the highest power is 2 squared. For the prime number 3, the highest power is 3 squared. Then we multiply these highest powers together. So the LCM becomes 2 squared times 3 squared equals 4 times 9 equals 36. That means 36 is the smallest number that both 12 and 18 can divide exactly. Another important application of prime factorization is finding the GCD, or HCF, which stands for greatest common divisor, or highest common factor. The GCD is the largest number that divides both numbers exactly. Let's again use the numbers 12 and 18. We already know their prime factorizations. 12 equals 2 squared times 3, and 18 equals 2 times 3 squared. To find the GCD, we look for the common prime numbers in both factorizations and take the smallest power of each common prime. Both numbers contain 2 and 3. The smallest power of 2 in the two factorizations is 2 to the first, and the smallest power of 3 is 3 to the first. Now we multiply them together. 2 times 3 equals 6. So the GCD, or HCF, of 12 and 18 is 6, which means 6 is the smallest number that both 12 and 18 can divide exactly. Now it's time for you to practice. Try to find the prime factorization of 72 and 90 by yourself, and then use those factorizations to calculate the LCM and GCD of 24 and 36. Take your time, solve them step by step, and write your answers in the comments section so we can check them together. Practicing these problems will make you much stronger in mathematics. If you enjoyed learning prime factorization in this simple and clear way, make sure to like this video, share it with your friends who are learning math, and subscribe to this channel for more easy and interesting math lessons.